Most people chase wealth, like building a house, without a blueprint. Most people chase wealth like building a house without a blueprint. They focus only on the dream home, financial freedom, luxury vacations, a comfortable lifestyle, while ignoring the foundation that holds it all up. And just like a poorly planned construction project, many end up stuck, wondering why their progress has crumbled. Imagine Sarah, an ambitious young professional who dreamed of retiring early and traveling the world. She read every self-help book, attended countless seminars, and followed trendy investment tips online. One month, she was buying stocks based on social media hype. The next, she jumped into real estate with little understanding of market dynamics. Despite her enthusiasm, Sarah's efforts yielded inconsistent results at best, and devastating losses at worst. Frustrated, she confided in her mentor, James. "I've tried everything. Why isn't anything working?" James leaned back in his chair, smiling knowingly. "You're focused on the finish line, the dream home. But you haven't laid the foundation yet. You can't build lasting wealth without a solid plan." Sarah frowned. "What do you mean by foundation? The truth? Wealth isn't just about having a vision?" The truth. Wealth isn't just about having a vision, it's about ensuring every structural element is in place. Think about constructing a house. A grand design is important, but without a strong foundation, solid framing, and quality materials, the entire structure is at risk. Wealth building works the same way. It's not just about choosing a path, whether it's real estate, stocks, or entrepreneurship. It's about ensuring every supporting element, from strategy to execution, is built to last. James continued, "Let's break it down. If you want to build a skyscraper, you don't start by picking out fancy windows or marble floors. First, you dig deep for the foundation. Then, you frame the structure. Only after those steps are complete do you add the finishing touches." He pulled out a notebook and sketched a simple diagram. Foundation: skills, knowledge, mindset. Structure: strategy, systems, discipline. Finishing touches: investments, assets, rewards. Without a strong foundation, he explained, even the best ideas will collapse under pressure. Yet, most wealth advice only highlights the exciting parts. Buy property and get rich. Start a business and work for yourself. Invest in stocks for passive income. These are just materials, but without the right blueprint and craftsmanship, they won't create a stable structure. Take Alex, for example. Inspired by stories of overnight success during the dot-com boom, he quit his job to launch a tech startup. His idea? An app that connected local businesses with customers through flashy animations and gamified features. Investors initially poured money into the project, dazzled by its novelty. But beneath the surface, critical elements were missing: a clear revenue model, sustainable customer acquisition strategies, and long-term scalability. When the market shifted and funding dried up, Alex's company imploded. Reflecting on the experience years later, he admitted, "We got so caught up in making things look cool that we forgot to ask the hard questions. Who's paying for this? How does it scale? What happens when the hype fades?" Lessons from history. The dot-com bubble in 2008. Housing crisis. Take the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s. Many startups focused on flashy ideas but lacked sustainable business models, and when the market crashed, they collapsed. Or look at real estate investors in 2008 who jumped into the housing market without understanding credit risks. Many lost everything. Even today, countless people pour money into trending stocks or crypto without proper research, hoping for quick wealth, only to see their investments disappear. Consider Lisa, a first-time investor during the 2008 financial crisis. Lured by promises of skyrocketing property values, she purchased multiple homes using risky adjustable-rate mortgages. At first, everything seemed fine. Property prices rose steadily, and renters covered her monthly payments. But when the housing bubble burst, tenants stopped paying, lenders called in loans, and Lisa found herself drowning in debt. It felt like I'd been sold a lie, Lisa recalled bitterly. Everyone said real estate was a sure thing. No one warned me about the risks, or taught me how to mitigate them. True financial success is like constructing a skyscraper. True financial success is like constructing a skyscraper. Imagine trying to build one with just glass and steel but no support beams. Without structure, it's unstable. Without engineers, it's unsafe. One missing element puts everything at risk. Wealth works the same way. Every part of the plan matters. A conversation worth having. To illustrate this point, let's revisit Sarah and James. Over coffee, James shared another analogy. Think of Elon Musk. He didn't wake up one day and decide to send rockets to Mars. First, he mastered engineering principles, studied physics, and gained hands-on experience. Then, he surrounded himself with experts, developed cutting-edge technology, and created systems to execute his vision. Every step was deliberate, calculated, and reinforced by expertise. Sarah nodded thoughtfully. So, it's not just about the big idea, it's about preparing for it. Exactly, James replied. Elon's vision was ambitious, but his success came from laying the groundwork first. You can't skip steps if you want something to last. The secret isn't just picking a path. The secret isn't just picking a path. It's making sure the foundation, skills, knowledge, and execution is strong enough to support long-term success. The right plan, reinforced with the right strategy, built with the right mindset, is what separates those who thrive from those whose dreams crumble. Building the foundation for Sarah, this meant taking a step back before diving headfirst into new ventures. With James's guidance, she began focusing on 3 key areas. Skills. She enrolled in courses to deepen her understanding of personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. Knowledge. She immersed herself in books, podcasts, and interviews featuring successful entrepreneurs and investors. Execution. She started small, testing low-risk strategies before scaling up. For instance, instead of jumping into real estate, she rented out a spare room on Airbnb to learn the ropes of hospitality management. Over time, Sarah noticed a shift, not just in her finances, but in her confidence. By prioritizing preparation over shortcuts, she began building a portfolio of assets that generated consistent returns. Your turn to build something lasting. So, where do you stand? Are you still chasing shiny objects, hoping for overnight success? Or are you ready to roll up your sleeves and lay the groundwork for lasting prosperity? Remember, true wealth isn't built on luck or timing. It's constructed piece by piece, layer by layer. Each decision you make, each skill you acquire, and each system you implement adds strength to your foundation. As James told Sarah during one of their final meetings, the difference between failure and success often comes down to patience. Anyone can throw together a few flashy pieces and hope for the best. But only those who take the time to build a solid structure will see their dreams rise above the chaos. Will you be one of them?